Hi there and welcome to our first market wrap for 2017 for the 2047 and 2046 postcodes. I'm Daniel Patterson. I'm joined here by Tim Wieland. Thank you very much for joining us. Before we get started with this year, let's have a look at what happened in the tail end of 2016. Tim, a man of your experience, how was the last quarter for you?
Well, Daniel, as you know, I've been here quite a lot longer than you, a bit older. I've been here 35 years, and that's one of the busiest last quarters that I've seen in the area. In the last 4 weeks of last year, we sold 23 properties, which is amazing. This year already, we've started off with a big bang. We've got 16 coming up, and you can relay what happened with that unit we had open on the weekend at Victoria Place.
So what's happened is we've already launched 4 properties on the market, which is a little bit premature for the year, but considering that there's a huge lack of stock and we've got a number of people out there looking to buy into the area. One property in particular was a property over in Victoria Place, which Tim and Lachlan Graham are marketing. Their first open was last Saturday. They had in total 60 groups in attendance, which is well outlined for the area and also for this time of year. It just shows that the buyer frustration is still out there. There is a tremendous amount of lack of stock, and obviously still a lot of people in huge demand looking to buy in the Drummoyne area as well. So Tim, in terms of what's happening this year, or your outlook as to what you think is going to happen for 2017, do you think it's going to carry over from what's happened last year?
Look, I think so. There's still that unavailability of stock, which we've noticed in the area. It's still a great area to be in, so therefore people want to be here. So I think we're pretty protected by all those things. It's very solid. We've still got a lot of people coming through, and the inquiries are amazing. We're launching 4 live this week, as in it's going to market, and the inquiry rate has been absolutely fantastic. So I'll be amazed if we're not knocked over in the rush.
Look, that's really interesting that you say that, Tim. I mean, you've got one home which is, quite an expensive property, 95 St George's Crescent, Drummoyne. Buyer's guide there is 2,750,000. How's the inquiries been on that so far?
Inquiries been, we're averaging probably 11 to 12 individual emails a day, which is pretty amazing. And for this time of year too, the other thing you've got to remember is a lot of people are still on holiday, school break, etc. But it's been fantastic. We're doing a lot of midweek inspections, so very solid, very solid.
So just to recap, what we found is in the tail end or the lead up to Christmas, we did 23 transactions, which was very strong. I think a man of your experience probably hasn't seen that kind of market activity so close to Christmas.
Not at that time of year, no. It was fantastic. Obviously, I don't know, we'll blow our trumpet a bit. We're obviously doing something right, so that's good. Yeah.
And I think, look, a lot of that sort of energy and enthusiasm from buyers is really going to carry on over to this year. We've seen nothing that sort of will give us the indications or markers that the market's going to change or fluctuate in any sort of reason. I think it's just going to keep continuing and be quite strong.
I think so, and also based on the inspections we're doing for upcoming properties, I think, we're looking forward to a very strong first quarter anyway. Yeah,
so I think, look, the sheer lack of stock is definitely going to attribute to obviously the buyer frustration out there. I think some of the properties that we've already got on the market now have already got interest. We're already getting offers, which is a very good sign of a very fluid market, and we're expecting that to flow on for many months to come. I'm Daniel Patterson. Thank you for watching.
I'm Tim Wieland.
And look forward to seeing you next month.